Oh, yeah. It's Superior Sentai time again. In today's video, we're going to talk about how HOUOU Soldier aka Otori Tsurugi's rebirth and subsequent godlike debut stole the show. But before we get to the GOAT and all of his legendary glory, I gotta give you the setup. Flashback. The Kyurangers and the forces of the BBEG are looking for a legendary ship called the Argo, which is said to hold some great game-changing powers of awakening. This leads to one of the most logical yet unexpected plot twists I've ever seen in Sentai. In the process of looking for this ship, Stinger got a real dose of the Sasuke treatment from his older brother, who, for the sake of this video, I'ma call Takatora. They was giving him that business for like 3 episodes, so the first half of this episode is focusing on squaring the circle for him here. At the same time, the BBEG's forces unleash a plan to destroy the Earth by way of some ginormous ass satellites, and starts the plan immediately after Takatora gets clapped. So finding the ship and destroying the enemy's control ship is kind of the top priority. When they find and summon the ship, they get on board looking for some kind of weapon or relic to aid them in the space rebels, but instead, they find a cold sleep capsule, and when they open it, a hairy ass nigga pops out swinging a sword at everybody in his area. When they finally calm the man down, he says his name is Otori Tsurugi and reveals the plot twist I mentioned earlier. The Argo's power doesn't exist, but it's just part of his revival.
What do you mean by that?
Tsurugi then gives himself a haircut, drops the bar, "I am the key to taking down your enemy," and reveals his sword and shield to be his transformation gear. So he proceeds to put that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
So not only does the Argo not hold a special item or power, but a whole person who's revealed to be an extra ranger? I smell a debut coming, and he better cook up. With all eyes on him, Tsurugi gets to put niggas in that legendary blender.
Sir, that's tough, my nigga. That's tough.
As he continues the momentum on this 601 reverse jumping, 2 other ops fire at him from behind. But Tsurugi is not only so cold with it, he claps the jobbers up in front of him, he's fast enough to block the blast, then immediately counterfires with his own, sending both of them to the gulag.
That's tough.
Tsurugi then R3 locks on to his next target, the ginormous control ship surrounded by several small but still mecha-sized ships, who respond by blasting at him. But they activate Tsurugi's trap card, light speed weave certification, and he begins to cook up the ships. When I saw him leap into the air, I went,
Man, that's tough.
because the primitive part of my brain that loves cool ass, OP ass people do cool OP ass things was going bonkers. Up until this point, those ships were taken down by the Kyuranger's Voyager mechas, and this man doesn't even think about using one. Man's really said, "Call an ambulance! But not for me." And let's try to keep a count on how many he takes out. He 2-pieces one ship, flies through 2 more on his way to the 4th one, destroys it as soon as he lands on it, then crushes 2 more before leaping to yet another one and destroying it as well.
But wait, there's more.
Keeping that momentum, Tsurugi stunts for the cameraman as he leaps from the previous ship's explosion and completely cuts another ship in half. With one final slash, he wipes out the rest of the ships in a decisive blow.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
Making sure he maintains his stylish meter, he reveals his level 3 finisher Phoenix in, and we're taken to the intro clip. Tsurugi just saved the world in less than a minute, so at this point, I'm looking at HOUOU Soldier like,
Shit crazy, he ain't just no normal nigga, he's super nigga. He like a black ass Batman, if you will, and he can fly. Underwater.
but Tsurugi said,
But I'm not done yet.
as this squid lady calls ISO on him for the one-on-one. When Tsurugi said the bar, "You're going to go down in history as the first page of my legend," I knew everything was gonna be bad for her. When he started goading her to fight first, I knew for a fact I would have packed it up and left. Nothing good happens for you after that. But she can't hear me though, so she starts charging towards Tsurugi, who has his Weave Nation badge on lock. She tries to get fancy and go for a jab, but he blocks it with her fingers. Girl.
Run, bitch! Run!
He then counters with a spinning back shield strike, staggering the Octo lady, knocking her sword out of her hands, and then puts her in that Densetsu pack with one last strike. I played it once, I'ma play it again. This debut was so dope. When it first aired, I forgot about Stinger and Takatora's whole thing.
We do not care.
And after letting the Kyurangers know that his pronouns were, and will forever be, I'm him, he just walks off to do all the things other real G's do. But yeah, that's the video. Tsurugi is the GOAT of Kyuranger, and you can't change my mind about it. And if you're seeing this in the States, happy Turkey Day.